right, guys. Bonsoir. Welcome. Thanks very much for giving up your Friday evening and coming to our Le Wagon's demo day in London. It's actually our 6th demo day. It's amazing to have come this far already. It's our 103rd demo day worldwide. We're very proud of that. So let's kick on. I will just introduce myself and the team quickly. My name's Ed. Myself, Sandrine, Alex, Arthur, and Jessica. We work at Le Wagon in London. We make things happen here, and that's about that. I had to look here. We also have Boris, who's over from Paris. He's our CEO. He's the founder of this. He started it 4 years ago. Oh, what a great man. Shit. We're already winning for the best demo day ever. You guys are great. Yeah, anyway, so, and of course, the best till last, our amazing students. Guys, we've got 33 super tired students here right now. They've worked tirelessly for 9 weeks. I can't tell you how much effort they've put in, and we're about to see all their hard work in a few moments' time. So welcome you guys. You are the best. Whoa! So we're here to celebrate the beginning and end of a great journey for everyone, for our students. We've been through the reason probably why we're tired: 2,500 Peronis, 240 pints of milk, water inconclusive, 14 kgs of coffee beans, and 15,000 commits to GitHub. That's pretty awesome. What's a commit? Before, it's like the lectures, they don't even listen. Before we kick off, we got a little taster, shall I say, of life at Le Wagon. It goes like this. Absolutely amazing. All credit goes to Arthur, who's the dude on the camera over there. Amazing. He even has an egg timer that he puts the GoPro on and it goes around the room. Real geek. So let's kick on. So a little bit about Le Wagon, or Le Wagon, I like to say it phonetically. We are a coding school. We were launched in 2013. And it was founded by Boris, who's sitting over here. It's a 9-week full-stack web development program. And the point of this program is to basically give technical skills to creative people and entrepreneurs, people who want to start their own businesses and launch their own products and get interesting jobs in the tech industry. We don't only teach the skills needed in web development like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ruby, Rails, etc., but we give you the mindset. And that's the mindset to MVP and prototype your own ideas, take them to a position where you can get them to market, and also work efficiently and effectively in a team, which is a very, very important part of being a developer. To date, we've got over 2,000 alumni worldwide. We take 400 students every 3 months. We've got 26 cities. It's absolutely mental. Very proud to be part of it. And these guys are about to show you the very, very hard work that they've put in. So, over the last 9 weeks ago, they knew nothing about coding. Just a few little tracks they had to do to come on the course. And in the last 10 days, so the last 2 weeks, they formed teams of 3 or 4, and built these products. And for anyone who's not a developer in the room, you can't, or anyone who is a developer in the room will understand, but if you're not, you can't imagine how hard this actually is in that little time. Some teams gave themselves less time by coming in at lunchtime, but still, we made some pretty good products in the end. So each group leader is about to demo their product for us. They invented these, they coded them, designed them, and put them out there for the world to see literally in the last 2 weeks. So I'll shut up, and we're going to welcome our first team, which is Kitty, Jamie.
Hello. Can everyone hear me?
Jamie will be running, he's the team leader. In his team is Guy, Lenny, and Alex. And it is our first Facebook Messenger chatbot. Off we go.
Hello, Google Campus. Hi. I'm Jamie. I'm here proudly representing 4 people because this is definitely not my project. This is me, Lenny, Alex, and Guy. We've created Kitty. Over the course of Le Wagon, essentially, I and the other 3 would be going out for lunch every single day, and there was always a problem. Number 1 problem was Alex's card doesn't work in the UK. Really frustrating. Number 2 problem, there's a market near Le Wagon, and Lenny always forgets to bring cash. Anyway, it keeps going on. It's all of our fault. We have this tangle of expenses that I have no idea who I owe for lunch anymore, but we just hope it balances out. But Lenny actually has recently messaged me and said, there's this cool new app he's found, so I'm just going to check it out in Facebook Messenger. Here we go, Team Kitty, it's our chat. It looks like he found this cool chatbot called Kitty, where you can essentially share all your expenses and lunch bills, and you don't even need to download it, which sounds ideal because I get so frustrated with downloading apps and running out of space on my phone. So I'm going to check it out just by pressing check out Kitty in our group chat. And here we go. It looks like it is my first time on here. This is good. How it works, you set up Kitty in any group chat. Wonderful. That's already happening. You easily track shared expenses, so all of our lunch bills, whether that's flights on holiday, sharing in the flat, etc., etc. Let Kitty simplify the repayments. Sounds great. I hate having to work out what I'm having to pay back to people. And then tell others when you repay. Honestly, perfect for what we need. So I'm just going to open up the group by pressing view the group in the bottom here. And here we are. Looks like I'm always the slowest to check my phone, so last in, everyone else has already joined. And we've got no expenses yet, but as a sort of last day thing, we went out for Vietnamese today, and I naturally footed the bill. So here we go. I'm going to add an expense in the bottom there. And what did I pay for? I paid for Vietnamese, or beers with the boys, but you know. Vietnamese. It was pretty well priced, actually, only $35.43. I remember the bill well. All of us were there, so I'm just going to tap all of us to split it between us. And where was it? In the classic Le Wagon Vietnamese bun, bun, bun. What a place. And more information, well, it was our last day. So, you know, last day, woo. Not that I want to leave, but, you know. Last day. And I'm just going to add that right now by pressing add now at the bottom. And, oh, look at this, what's popped up. I've just added an expense to the Kitty. Yes, I have. Oh, I can automatically send that to our group chat to let everyone know that I've added the expense. Sounds great. So this is the expense I just added. Looks perfect, all split up between us. I'm going to just close this because I just want to check that it actually does send to the group. And there we go, so I don't even need to check it again. So this is our expense. I've just added it. I want to go back into Kitty, though. So I'm just going to open up Kitty in the bottom left there and press Kitty, or Witty, or Fitty. What's happened here? Suddenly I owe Lenny £111. Oh, God, something's gone wrong. Flights to Verbier. Oh, Lenny, wow. Hello. Am I meant to be paying for these? I guess I'm going to have to settle that up because I did pay him 50 quid earlier. So I'm going to press settle on the right. And how much did I pay? I bank transferred you 50 quid, Lenny. I'm just going to warn you now. So I'm going to add that straight in. And that should take it off my cost to Lenny. And I don't need to tell him again that I've settled it, so I'm going to cancel that. And go back to the Team Kitty, and you can see that I still owe Lenny £60, which is perfect. And it also sounds like, from what I can see, that Alex has squared up everything with me already. So I'm just going to close Kitty in. Yep, cheers for the, just made an online transfer. Cheers for the lunch. Perfect, that's way quicker than Alex normally pays me back, so Kitty's working great. And that is Kitty. We are going live on Facebook on Monday, hopefully. And thank you so much to the Wagon, to the team, to the teachers. Literally couldn't have done this without you. Had a great time. Thank you. Awesome.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well done, Jamie. Our first chatbot. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I know nothing about the chatbot, but it's our first chatbot.
We can wait after it's finished the TikTok.
Next up, we have
done?
we have a team who's built a product called Resort Runner. The team is Sam, Sandra, Andrew, and Lucas. And Resort Runner is a SaaS-based platform. It's aimed at streamlining activities, customer service, and increasing revenues in large resorts and hotel chains. Woo!
Sorry, I had to get the mic. Good evening, or I should say good morning. I say good morning because my name is Andrew, and I am the manager of the Four Seasons in Bora Bora. I am one of many managers, but I specifically am the manager of the activity center. And I tell you what, before today, everything was paper-based. You think it's such a magnificent hotel chain like our own, we would have had a great system, but no. We did not. Paper-based was everything. People used to have to call in. Think about it. Call in, and we would have to schedule it. I'd have to write down the availabilities. If I wanted to create a new activity, God, I'd have to get the marketing team. It goes on. So today I want to share with you this new app I found. It's brilliant. Its name is Resort Runner. So what I do every morning is I log in, myself, an employee. I type in my password using 1Password, great service as well, and I go straight to my dashboard. I'm an analytics kind of a guy, so the first thing I like to see in the morning are my KPIs. So I click on my dashboard and I see them here. Wow, we're doing well. Weekly sales, 12 grand. Might I say the target was 10, so we're doing very well. Availability's booked 43%, even better. And I see, water sports are doing better. We started pushing, some new water sports. The sales are up. But I want to see maybe snorkeling. Let's have a little look at snorkeling. Is very popular. A lot of couples come to Bora Bora, as you know, and snorkeling is a very romantic activity. So, given that we have most of our snorkeling activities are booked out, I'm going to add a new snorkeling activity today. This one is actually a very exciting one. Off the back of the success with snorkeling with turtles, I'm going to bring you the Shark Snorkel Safari. Don't be afraid. They're black reef tip sharks. I've been told they don't bite, maybe nibble. The location's going to be down in the activity center. The capacity. Oh, there we go. The capacity is 2. Because like I said, most of our activities are couple-based, so we like to keep it intimate. We're going to keep it at 2. And as this is a new activity, and Four Seasons is very, very good value, we're going to bring this in at $10. Starting price. Everything else is an add-on. Okay, now the category we're going to go for this, snorkeling, very easy drop-down that I use. Duration is going to be 2 hours. The description, come swim with the sharks. I like it short, simple, just come swim with the sharks, let's roll with it. Okay, now we're going to upload a picture, a very good picture, because Sandra, our snorkeling instructor, very friendly with the sharks. She's been taking these photos as well. Really, Sandra is a credit to the team. I wouldn't get in the water with these sharks. So I'm going to choose the employee. Lucas has been quite lazy lately, so I'm going to choose Sandra. The start date, we're going to start this every Friday, and it's going to go between 2 and 4 p.m. Now, I want you to imagine, I used to have to write this down, okay? Maybe put it on my Google Calendar, but it's a disaster. So here, very easily, I make a quick mistake, but I go back. I'm just waking up. It's the morning, as I said. You know, it's not quite my fault. Here we go. Look at this. Sandra maybe looks a little bit different than usual. It's a new haircut. And so I can see my whole activity details. So over here I can click on the schedule. Wow, you can see this great calendar here that I see all of my schedule across. So I can see Sandra, one of the many instructors here. And as I fill this up, you'll start to see the other instructors across here. So this lets me know, where I can start to add more availabilities, and gives me a really good overview of the whole week. Now if I cruise over to the calendar, this is where I can see all of my activities. So you can see now for Friday and for Saturday, it's quite busy. So red is no bookings because, like I said, we're bookings orientated. No bookings is bad. Red is bad. I've got to have a word with the paddleboarding instructor and the yoga teacher. They're slacking off, but we've got some bookings in the morning snorkeling and the beginners paddleboarding. Now, like I said, thanks to this, I can now relax for the rest of the day. I can go by the pool, take my laptop with me. I'm going to have a little Coco Loco cocktail and a coconut. I recommend them. Please join us down by the pool later on. Thank you. I'm Andrew.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me back there? Yeah, all good? Okay. So, my wife, Alex, and I recently got married in England, and not that she knows that yet, but it will be eventually. So we recently got married in England, and I thought I'd start off our marriage on a good note, happy wife, happy life. So I decided that I'd book our honeymoon at a Four Seasons hotel in Bora Bora. Now, so we fly over to Bora Bora, we arrive at the hotel, check in the reception, and I speak to the receptionist, and she tells me about this new app that they've brought to their resort. And on this app, you can book activities ranging from sports to spa, basically everything. So I'm going to go ahead and log in on the app, try it out. Yeah. Great, so I see I've successfully signed in. I see we've got the temperature here, sunset, sunrise. Oh, and I see I can book an activity. See we got some sports here, spa, maybe send the wife for a nice massage to ease her into the honeymoon. We've got food, maybe book a restaurant, and we've got events. Maybe I'll do some hula dancing while I'm there. See what's up. But you know what? I've been on the flight for a couple of hours now, and I've been sitting still, so I kind of want to move my legs about. So I think I'm going to book a sport. So I go into sports. Ooh, see there's quite a few options here. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and narrow down my options with the filter. So I spent quite a lot actually on this trip, as you can imagine, flying all the way to Bora Bora. So you know what? I think I'm going to filter the price a bit, maybe just take that down a notch. Okay, no. Yeah, £15, I think that should be fine. Show 2 results. So you got, a shark snorkel safari and Ashtanga yoga. Yeah, I think I definitely fancy myself a nice swim with the sharks. Okay, I see it's for 2 people, which is great. See, it's £10, it fits my budget, just. And it's for 2 p.m. So, I mean, it's in a couple of hours, so I think that should be good for the 2 of us. So I go ahead, I click on it, see it's at the activity center, go down, come swim with the sharks. Okay, oh well, not very inviting. But I see on the map here where to meet up, that's great. Activity center, I know where that is, by the pool. I'm gonna book for the wife and I, so 2 of us, 2 p.m., yeah, that should be great. Great, I see £20 has been added to my room. It's great. Okay, I think I want to find out more information about this booking, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. Oh, look what we got here. We've got our instructor, Sandra, the snorkeling instructor. You know what? I've never done snorkeling with sharks before. Being from England, I don't even know what the sea is. So I thought I'd maybe go into a chat, just ask what I need to bring. Great. You know what? I've just arrived. I think I'm going to have a dip in the pool, so I'm going to come back to this all later. Okay, go have a swim for 30 minutes. I come back. And I say, ooh, I got a little notification. Shark Snorkel Safari. Don't worry, you've got everything. Oh, superb. See you then. See you then. Great, yeah, and looking forward to my swim with the sharks later. And I just want to thank everyone here for listening to our presentation. I just want to give a big shout out to my team and this amazing, long, adventurous journey we've been on. So Andrew, thank you very much. Lucas, Sandra, it's been great working with you guys, and I hope I can work with you guys again in the future. Also love to give a big shout out to the Wagon team for helping us with the endless tickets and the endless crashing of Heroku, especially Ben, the countless tickets from me. I apologize in advance, but yeah, really, really great help to me. And yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's okay.
My wife. Nice one. Well done, guys. Awesome. Really cool. And actually quite a good market, this. It's really. I used to work in travel for 5 years, and I go around these big hotels, and it was a shambles. So next up, we have a team who've built a product called I Can Cook. The team is Mansoor, Mitesh, and Luca. And if you're looking to host an event at home and can't be bothered to find a cook, or to cook, find one through I Can Cook.
All right, cool. Hi, everyone. As Ed said, I'm Luca. I'm part of I Can Cook, and I'm going to tell you a lot about the software that we built. So basically, some of you know it was my birthday actually last week. I wanted to throw a party where we have some good food, and I was looking for a chef, but could only find professional chefs or agencies online. And that cost £500, which is much more than I could pay. So then I decided to actually cook the barbecue, or prepare a barbecue myself, which actually caused me to spend 3 hours next to the barbecue and not hang out with my friends at my own birthday. So then my friend told me, hey, for your next birthday, there's a cool service that you can use that can actually solve your pain, and that's I Can Cook. So maybe let's check it out together. So this is I Can Cook. Let's check what I can do on I Can Cook. So obviously I can search for a cook. If I find a good one that I like, I can book the cook, and then the software will actually help me manage the whole process, and so I can relax. And then I scroll a bit more, I see that other people have used also the service, and they liked it, and also looks good. So what do you say? Let's actually search for a cook, and let's try it out. I'm going to search by postcode or location, so I can actually meet the person, and maybe I can invite them again. Here, okay, so we have several cooks here that match my location. I see the first guy, Seb. Okay, he always wanted to work for Dishoom. Sounds good. But I'm looking also, for a bit of more experienced guy, some good price and so on. The best match seems to be Mitesh. So let's go with Mitesh. Let's check him out and send a message to see how the guy is. And okay, let's because it's a birthday party. I want to be sure that the guy can cater for the birthday party. So I'm just gonna check with him: has he done such events, and is he willing to do another one? And also, I'm looking to see, if the guy is good, if there's a good match, if he'll be fun during my birthday. Oh, looks like he's done a lot of birthdays. He already replied, which is amazing. Obviously. So let's actually book this guy. I've decided. Let's book him. All right. Cool. Let's go and book him. Let's also check out a bit more on him. Oh, wow. He has 20 years of experience, has done barbecues, is around the area. I think it's a good match. I think we have all we need for my next birthday. I'm actually going to check him out first. So I check out also the service. Let's do something for Sunday this week after we recover from the hangover tonight. So let's set that. Let's make it an evening event around 5 p.m. starting, and he can leave at around 9, or if he's a cool guy, he can definitely stay, right? So let's, price also seems okay. Let's book Mitesh. Cool. All right, so in total for the amount of hours that I've booked him, I need to pay about 120 pounds. By the way, this is my real credit card data, so you know, Christmas is coming. Go ahead and use it if you want. I would. All right, cool. So I've paid for Mitesh. Then after that, I land on my dashboard or on my profile. There I can see all the bookings. If I have trouble remembering when he's gonna come, I have that as well. Can change my info, and look at that. Actually, I've never thought that I could become a cook, but it looks interesting, right? So I can, it looks fun, it looks social, looks like I can meet some cool people, and I can also make some money doing that. So maybe let's list myself as a cook. Let's test it out after I test out Mitesh. So let's do that the weekend after, 8th or 9th of December. About myself, I love cooking outside, so let's do barbecue and the garden parties. And as for description, you know, I can cook burgers. That's why I can cook burgers, because I love eating burgers. That's a good starting point. Years of experience. I've been doing that for 10 years. Also, my last birthday was a success, and the burgers were all eaten. So, specialty, obviously, let's say cheeseburger. That's probably my favorite. All right, cool. Address details, obviously I'm in Shoreditch. Hopefully everyone here is from Shoreditch. It's a small, great community with like a wagon in it. All right, cool. City, London, postcode, all right. Sounds good. My price, I want to start on a low, so I'll put 15 pounds until I catch up and people just start loving my burgers. And obviously I'll insert a photo to showcase what I've done so far. Cool, sounds good. Let's create the listing, and let's go also back to my profile just to check if I made a mistake or if I want to change something. Here I see the details about me, and then if I go to my profile, let's see what I have there. Cool. So yeah. Oh, all right. So I have a bit more info. I can remember when I set my availability. So if somebody books me, so I'm prepared. I can see info on myself, and I can see what pictures I showed off, and I can always upload new. And then on the bottom, I can also see if and when somebody books me. So that's I Can Cook. I hope you love and will use the service. I also want to thank my team. This is Mansoor. Mitesh is over there live texting us. And I want to also thank Wagon, who made this possible and literally made this possible. And I want to thank them for teaching us how to do Ruby, HTML, and French language. Thank you.
Amazing. Awesome. That's the coldest barbecue I'll ever have on the 8th of December, I think. Yeah. These Serbians. Well, so great build, guys. Well done. And so next up, we have a product, an app called Fast Gardener. The team is Khaled, Lorenzo, and Luke. Fast Gardener is a marketplace for professional gardeners. Over to you.
Thank you. Hello. So my name is Kay, and together with Lorenzo Galli and Luke Langley, we are Team Fast Gardener. So Fast Gardener's here to make it super easy to book a professional gardener. And there are 12 million households in the United Kingdom who have gardens. And if you imagine yourself as a homeowner, you're likely a professional, you likely work long hours, you might have a kid, I certainly do. You might want to squeeze some time in with friends and family as well. You might have no inclination to do the gardening, you want to save some money on expensive gardening equipment. So you've heard about this service called Fast Gardener, and you decide to give it a go. So, and we'll come back to the URL for the eagle-eyed amongst you. So I go to the website, and I decide to scroll down, just check it out a bit. it seems like a straightforward process, and they're going to get the gardeners for me. So I don't need to trawl through reviews. I just need to say what I want, and the service will be conducted. There's a video there if I wanted to know more. And there's some recent reviews. All seems kosher. So I'm going to go ahead and put my postcode in and check the price in my area. So I put my postcode in, and what I see now is I get to select when I'd like the job done. And I'm going to choose something when I'm in the house. The afternoon suits me better. I've got a ton of leaves in my garden at the moment, so I'm going to need a few more hours than that. The price is getting updated as well, so there's no kind of hidden cost, which is great. And I just want to forget about this once I've done it. So I'm going to ask for this service to happen on a regular basis. And I'm going to ask the gardener to focus on raking up the leaves. And once I've put that all in, I'm going to hit create order. And so I'm going to be asked to sign up now, which is great, because I hate it when I'm asked to sign up too soon. But now that I know what I'm going to get and how much I'm going to pay, this seems like a fair time to give my details over. So I log in, and I complete my booking. And I can pay, and we complete the payment on Stripe. Someone's been cloning cards. And so I can now go through to my user dashboard. And I can see here all the booking requests that I've made. I can cancel a booking if I want. And when the booking gets confirmed, it will move to the confirmed bookings, but I'll also get an email at that point as well. So we're going to change roles now. Every marketplace has customers and suppliers, and we're going to think about it from the shoes of the gardener now. So Daniel Domoros signed up with us about 7 months ago. And he's going to log in today because he wants to see if there's any new jobs, and he also wants to mark some of the jobs he's done as complete. So we're going to have a look at his dashboard. So here he sees all the new opportunities. And it's looking pretty good. There's quite a lot of stuff in his local area. But he's going to have a look. I'm going to see if there's some jobs. They're a little bit further afield. Maybe they're bigger jobs that I'd be more interested in doing. So actually, it looks like there's one that's right around the corner for £84. Looks like a good use of my time. So I'm going to accept that booking. And if I then go to my accepted jobs, these are all the jobs that I've said I would do. And I've got one that I did on the 28th of November. So I'm actually going to mark that job as complete. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to trigger the payment to me as well. So I never have to hassle anyone to pay me. It's all automated. And 7 days after the point that I've marked the job as complete, I get the money in my bank. So that's perfect. So we're just going to finish on the Beer Gardener page. So 7 months ago, Daniel Domoros is a real gardener. And I said I'd explain why the URL is getmeagardener.com. It's not an epic fail on our branding. So Fast Gardener actually exists, and I couldn't steal the domain because we've got real customers. This is a sample of some of the gardeners we already have signed up. We actually have 300 as of today, and by spring we'll have about 700. We recently closed a £120,000 crowdfunding round on Cedars, but like every good CEO, thank you. I'm always looking for more investors. So if you would like to know anything, do please ask. We're doing some cool stuff with AR as well, so let me know if you'd be keen on supporting us. I have to echo the sentiment. This 9 weeks has been absolutely incredible. The last 3 weeks have been fantastic. And yeah, the ticket tsunami that the teachers and the TAs have dealt with, yeah, Ben, again, has suffered at the hands of us. Yeah, sincerely, thank you, everyone, and to the team. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
Yep. Hello, hello, testing.
Oh, you're using it. Well done, guys. Awesome, amazing achievement so far, Khaled. That's really impressive. He came to meet me about 4 months ago to do the course, and it's like, oh, I've just raised 120 grand for my as you do. Anyway, so next up we have a product called Lada, an app called Lada. The team is Andrew, Sophie, Roman, and Joel. And you can find recipes based on what you have at home. Its sole purpose is to minimize food wastage.
Hello, can you hear me? Awesome. Right, guys, I'm going to start off with a fact. Here in the UK, we throw away 7 million tons of food each year from our households, the majority of which could have been consumed. This actually costs the UK £13 billion a year, which is just ridiculous. I asked myself, how do I fit into this, and do I contribute to the problem? And sadly, the answer is yes, I do. Now, this is usually due to one of two things. Firstly, I don't really have much time in my life. And secondly, I'm just crap at cooking. So, yeah, basically, when life gets on top of me, it's really difficult. I usually try and start with a plan, but, you know, everything goes out the window and convenience comes in. So, I've been told about this app called Lada, which apparently is a recipe search engine, which allows you to search for recipes just based on what you have at home. Okay, it's optimized for simplicity by just giving you the lowest ingredient count and lowest duration time. So, as you all know, tonight's the big night, and we're probably going to get pretty trolly tonight. So I'm going to pre-plan my meal. Usually I'd get a takeaway, but I know I've got a bit of salmon in the fridge that needs to be eaten. So, so let's go on. Oh. So here's the index page. Oh, so just, you have all the inspiration is just of all the recipes, which is pretty cool, just in case you just want to have a scroll through. But we're going to type in salmon, and just to keep it easy, because like I said, tonight I'm going to be not in the best way, just going to be using some pasta. Okay, so I know I've got that. Cool, so we've got 4 results. Okay, 30 minutes is way too long for me. 15 minutes sounds good. Nice and healthy. Oh, sweet, there's only 4 ingredients that's needed. A bag of spinach and some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm sure I'll be more than capable of picking that up on the way home. So perfect, I'm going to go and favorite that. Oh, I need to sign up, sign in. So I'll sign in with Facebook. Sweet. And here I go to my dashboard, and there it is, ready for me to use. Now, like I've been using this app for a little while now, and being a pescatarian, I have noticed actually that there isn't very many fish dishes on here. So I'm going to add one for you now. Yesterday I cooked up a storm in the kitchen. It was a coconut jerk rice bowl. Which was delicious. I'm just going to say rice bowl. So here we go. This is how you add a recipe of your own. So we're just going to go through it. It takes 10 minutes to cook. Nice and easy. It serves 2 people. And here's the method that I prepared earlier. So the first ingredient is prawns, 200 grams. The second ingredient would be, because we're keeping it easy, it's just a pouch of coconut rice. Sorry, all the foodies out there. And the last ingredient is the kidney beans. Thank you very much. Perfect. Okay. We're going to choose a photo, one that I took earlier. Oh, okay, 1 second. Perfect, right. So here's my, okay, 1 second. Very sorry, guys, there was an issue. I'm just going to do that again for you. Apologies. Right. We'll get there, we'll get there. Whee! There it is. Thank you very much. So being the gloater that I am, I'm just going to go ahead and share this for my pescatarian friends. Perfect. There we go. So guys, that is Lada in essence. It is a very simple app, but it is there to reduce food wastage because it will be just you using what you have at home, okay? So it reduces what you will be buying out from the supermarket. So with the Christmas period coming up, please don't let those Brussels sprouts go to waste. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well done, Andrew. Nice build. And we had a 500, which is what happens, you know. Well recovered. No, it's awesome. And good angle. Microphone. Here we go. So next up, we have a product, an app called Got It. The team is Toby, Viver, Robinson, and Isaac. It's a marketplace to lend and rent your things.
Thanks a lot for having us here. So as mentioned, my name is Toby, and next year my fiancée Fuji and me, we will travel to San Francisco to visit some friends. And we also want to do some sightseeing in the city, but also go to the national parks in Yosemite. Now, we only have one big problem, because hotels are booked out or way too expensive, and we don't have a tent. Now, I also don't want to buy a tent because, first of all, I'm only going to use it once and I don't want to spend all the money on it. Second, I don't want to clutter my apartment, which is pretty small. And third of all, I'm kind of like environmentally aware of not just buying everything and then just not using it anymore. And this morning I actually heard about this platform called Got It, which is connecting you to people who have a product and are willing to offer it to you. So I just log in now, and I'm going to type in tent, because that's what I'm looking for, to have a good experience there in San Francisco. And I can actually find some tents here. Looks quite nice. There are actually quite a lot here in London. I'm kind of a lazy boy, so I can reduce the range of the kilometers to 2 to see if I can actually walk there. Looks quite well. But actually, when I think about it, I don't need it here. I don't want to carry it on the plane, pay extra luggage, fly it all the way to San Francisco. So I'm just going to check out if I find one in Mission District in San Francisco, which is where I'm going to stay at some friend's place. So I check out the Mission District in San Francisco, and yeah, perfect. There's actually some tents there as well. And I scroll through them. The one that is a tent for 2 people looks actually quite nice, because we are just the 2 of us, so we don't need a huge tent. It's very important for me to only that it's easy to pitch. So it even says it's super easy to pitch. Looks quite nice. I scroll down a little bit, and I also see that it had some good reviews. Rob used it before as well. Was unfortunately sleeping on a route, but should be fine, the tent. So I just go to the date picker and go to June. January would be pretty cold, I guess. And select the dates, let's say the 12th to the 14th. 3 days should be enough for camping in the Yosemite Park. And then I hit on request to see if I can actually get that tent. And I'm going to type in a message sending some information on me. I would like to book the tent. Can I have it for those days? And hopefully the owner, Sarah, would get back to me that I could actually rent it for these days. Yeah, get a confirmation here, can pay with my credit card, and I will only be withdrawn if Sarah actually accepts the request, which is important because I don't want to waste money, obviously. So I type in my credit card details. Yet again, this famous credit card. Thanks, Luca, again for your details. And so let's see. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if Sarah's going to accept the request. After a while, I'm going to go to my messages, and yeah, sounds cool. Actually, I can see that she already, that the status is still pending, but let's see. I will hit the message, and she says, cool, of course, I can have the tent. And then she asked me if I could pick it up that day, because obviously we have to figure out if the pickup works or not before getting it. So I tell her, of course, I can pick it up that day, and hopefully she's then gonna reply and say, yes, you can have it. She said, yeah, sounds good, perfect. And then I was waiting for the status to change. Hopefully she's going to accept it. And perfect. She accepted the request, so I can fly to San Francisco now with my fiancé. We can pick up the tent, which is right next to where we are going to stay at some friend's place anyways. And I didn't have to buy this tent, carry it all the way, clutter my space. Perfect. Great solution. That's it. I want to thank a lot. There was the customer journey. This all wouldn't have been possible at all without this great team. So thanks a lot to everyone, Rob, Isaac, Viva. You guys have been really kicking ass programming this project. Really cool. Also, thanks a lot to all the TAs who helped us a lot, to the Wagon, and for having 9 great weeks, finishing tonight with a good party. Thanks.
Well done, Toby. Awesome. Next team is a product, an app called, I always say product app, is an app called CowieChef. The team is Natalia, Christiana, and David. It's 2 part Brazilian and 1 part Bromley, I think. It's a B2B platform for restaurants and chefs. It solves a very common issue. That issue is a shortage of full-time chefs and people that pull out at the last minute. Over to you.
All right, I need a microphone, right? Oh, you were using yours. Hello? Yeah, cool. Hi everyone, my name is Natalia and I'm the head chef in a very popular restaurant that you guys probably know, the Dish Room. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, Dish Room, you know? You guys been there, yeah? All right. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but always when you pass by, you have that giant queue, lunchtime, dinner time, every day, and I am in that busy kitchen, running that kitchen, yeah? So I'm always having more and more people coming over, which is great, because that means that my food is awesome, and I'm there, very busy service, and right now I'm on the dinner service. It's about dinner, right? So it's a bit dinner service. I'm very busy now. And I just got a text from Jack, and he said that he cannot come tomorrow lunch. Whoa, fuck. Jack, he called it already 3 times off, but he's a very good on grill, and I cannot, I'm shortage of chef. It's such a hassle to find a good experienced chef in the market. So, yep. I need to find a freelancer, but I don't want to call an agency. It's dinner time, it's already late, probably no one's gonna answer me, and always when I call an agency, they never send the people that I actually needed. Yeah, so I signed up for this app that called CowieChef, and apparently I can book in only 3 clicks a chef that I can actually choose the one that I want, and I can see their experience without going through all this, a lot of resumes and everything. So I can actually see very fast because I'm a busy chef and I have no time at all. Cool, so let's check it out, yeah? So I need it for tomorrow, so I can see already that I have a shortcut for that. So let's click to tomorrow. Cool, I have good chefs around. I can see, no. Oh, I have David, I have Joe. Joe only have 2 stars, I don't know about him. I have Ronald, he looks good. But it's not about look, right? I'm looking for a professional. He have 4 stars, cool. 3 years, he was a chef de partie. That means that he have worked in many different stations on the kitchen, so it's quite good. He have worked in ceviche and actually through the app, so I can see the reviews. Also, he works at Hopper, also a very end good restaurant, so I know that he probably can handle. Cool. So I'm gonna go back to my search because I'm gonna browse some more chefs. So I can check it out. Mary, she looks good, 5 stars, awesome. She looks very professional. Also, chef de partie from Ottolenghi, high-end restaurant. She probably can deal too. And she has a review from Sketch. Cool, nice restaurant, cool. All right, so let's check it out some more chefs and see what else I have. Cool. All right. I saw David up there. Okay, cool. David. Let's check on him. Wow, he had been a chef for 19 years. That sounds quite weird. He looks like 19, so he was born since I was 19 years. Okay, he was a sous chef before he started working as a freelancer. Cool. So he have good experience. Bao had booked him many times. Awesome. So I can trust him. Cool. So I'm gonna go back. And I really need someone for tomorrow. So you know what? I'm going to select all the 3 of them. All the 3 of them. So I'm going to send a request for all of them. And whoever accepts first, it's going to get the job. So I will make sure that I actually get the chef for the day that I need. Cool. All right, let's send a request. Let's fill up the request form. That's pretty simple as well. I don't have much time. I only have to put the date and what time they're gonna start, what time they're gonna end the shift, and only needed one chef. And I wanna let them know that they need to bring their knives and a chef hat. That's very important, guys. You bring your own tools, yeah? It's true. True story. All right. I can check this to make costs, so to see if it's on my budget. Awesome. It is on my budget. Very good. And I will just request for all the chefs. Awesome. Okay, so I can see all my pending requests. I have David, Mary, and Ronald. And you know what? I kind of like David. Yeah, let's send a message to David and ask him if he can just book us up. Sup, David? Can you book us up? Can you accept my request to this up? Can you make it? Oh, someone texted me. All right, cool. All right. He haven't accepted yet, so let's check it out again. Let's check it out again. Cool. Let's check it out his message. Oh, wow. He did answer. Cool. Yeah, sounds great. A hat? Yeah, whatever. All right. He's kind of obnoxious, but it's fine. Okay, David. Accept it, yeah? Cool. Nice. All right. So let's check on my dashboard if he actually did accept the booking and I'm cool so I can relax and go through my survey without thinking about how screwed I am on lunchtime tomorrow. Okay, good. He did accept it. Awesome. Now I just need to pay and just I'm set all for lunch service tomorrow. Guys, this is CowieChef. It's a real problem in the market. We are very shortage of chefs, and I am a real chef. I have been working as a chef in bigger cities, like here in London and New York as well, São Paulo. And every big cities have this problem, and it's very hard to deal with agencies. So let's get rid of the middleman and book through CowieChef. Yeah? Cool. Also, of course, thank you very much for our teachers. Roman, he was awesome. Arthur, Alex, it was hard, and they made us have this awesome product. And of course, the team, David, there you guys saw his photo over there. And Chris, here, being my hands. We awesome, guys, we awesome.
Yeah, it's on now. Thank you, guys. Great performance. Next up, we have an app called CowieChef. I'm going mad here. Shh. Next up, we have an app called SharedRun. The team is Joe, Susanna, Agnes, and Joyce. Run together anytime, anywhere with the perfect running buddy.
Hey, everyone. Thank you, Natty. I'm Joe. I'm a pretty keen runner, actually. I'm currently training for the London Marathon, and I'm putting in a lot of miles. And I'm actually finding it quite difficult. There's a lot of hours on my feet, and I'd actually quite like to find a running buddy just to make the training a bit easier. So I heard about this site, SharedRun, and I thought I'd come and check it out and see if I could find a running buddy to run with anytime, anywhere. Sounds perfect for my needs. I live in Hoxton. Yeah, I'm kind of a cool kid. And, you know, ideally, I'd like to find a run in Hoxton on Sunday. I'm trying to do my longer runs on Sunday at the weekend. It's a bit easier. It fits in around my working patterns, and I can kind of create a run or find a run that suits my my needs. So I'm going to have a search for some runs in Hoxton. Interesting, yeah. Seems like there's quite a few runs in Hoxton, all in my neighborhood. That's perfect. I can see Andrew there with his early morning 5K. To be honest, I think, it's a bit early for me and the distance is a bit short. There's David, urban 5K run. He's probably running for about 19 years or something, so he's probably a bit too good for me. I actually think the best way I'm going to find my perfect running buddy is to just filter these results and see if I can set it up and find a run that's really perfect for my training. So I'm going to be running in Hoxton on the 3rd of December, and I'd like to do the run early, about 9 o'clock, try and get it out of the way. That would be great. And the distance, I need to do at least 15K. Let's move it to 15K plus. Now, SharedRun has a sociability feature, so if you're a really chatty runner like me, you can max out your sociability settings and say that you're going to chew someone's ear off as you run along. Definitely going to be me. And I think the pace, 5 minutes per kilometer, I need probably more like a 6 because, actually, if I'm going to be chatting, I need to be running a little bit slower. So let's search that and see if we can find any runs. Ah, cool. Seems like there's a few people who are maybe in this marathon training situation. Sandra, 25 kilometers. I can't run that right now. Agnes looks like she's going to Paddington and back. I don't really like running west, to be honest. 20-kilometer canal side run. I really love running along the canal. I'm going to check out this run with Chris. It looks pretty good. Oh, we found Chris. Yeah, she's a Brazilian cool kid, former personal trainer. That's the kind of person I think I'd quite enjoy running with. And looking at this route, heading to Hoxton down the canal to the Olympic Park, nice. The Lee River, have you run up the Lee River? That's super beautiful. Through Victoria Park, I really like running in Victoria Park. So I think I'm going to schedule this run with Chris. I need to log in. Here we go. Beautiful. So I've logged in and I've scheduled with Chris. That's perfect because, now I've got one long run off my mind. Fantastic. And I'm going to come back to my dashboard because actually I set up a run for next week because I'm training like 3 times a week and I really want to do a tempo run to try and get a bit of a faster run in just to keep my speed improving. I hit my dashboard and I realized I've got a review because I was running with Alex last week. I did a 10K with him. He seemed a pretty decent guy. So he was on time. I'll give him a thumbs up. And then I can check out if anyone's actually subscribed to my 5K tempo run in Shoreditch Park. 2 people confirmed. Awesome. I've managed to find some buddies to run with. Maybe one of them has sent me a message. Let's check it out. Cool. We've got Susanna. Sweet. She'd love to join me for the training session. Nice. And also Joyce. Who'd have thought it? She's looking forward to the run. She's also training for the London Marathon. Perfect. And she'd like to get faster too. Would she mind if she brings a friend? That's no problem. So I'll tell her, yeah, great, sounds good, no problem. Smashing. Now, interestingly, when I was running with Alex last week, he actually mentioned that SharedRun are listing public running events. And I was thinking, as I'm training to do the full marathon, it'd be great to maybe do a half marathon just to kind of like get that race experience, get a chip time, just keep motivating myself with my training plan. So I'm going to go check out some events and see if I can find one to book. Cool. Seems like they've got a few all over the country, but to be honest, I think I probably need to stick around in London. So I'm going to just have a quick search in London. I'm going to probably stick around London, the proximity quite high. Actually, maybe I'm going to search for Hoxton because maybe London might be a bit wide. I don't want to go that far. And the distance, let's push that up. So try and find a half marathon. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got a couple. Victoria Park half marathon. Now, I do love Victoria Park, but I've been running there a lot. So I think probably Stoke Newington half sounds like more for me. So let's take a look. Oh, cool. I can see there's some people from the SharedRun platform that are already doing it. Some of them have familiar faces. Fantastic. So I think I'm going to indicate that I'm going to take part in this, and maybe I can find some people training on the platform. Super. We're all scheduled, smashing. But I think probably for my final flourish, I'm going to just share this on Facebook because I'll probably get some additional friends who are going to come and join me and get part of the training experience. So I'll say to them, come join me. And I'm going to say, for my run. Post that to Facebook. Boom. So that was SharedRun. We were myself, Joyce, Agnes, and Susanna. It's been a fantastic 9 weeks. I probably can't say thanks enough to all the Le Wagon team. It's been a really great experience. So thanks very much to you all, and thanks to you all for listening and coming along this evening. Cheers.
Thanks, Joe. Well done. Great product. There you go. Cool. Next up, we have a product called Raffler. This guy, Aurélien, is the team leader. When he pitched it to the class 3 or 4 weeks ago, or 5 weeks ago, he said, guys, I'm about to pitch you a product that I'll pitch it in 1 minute, and you'll think, why the hell didn't I think of that? I have no other intro, but that's it.
Hey guys, so when I was small, every time I'd buy something in the store and I'd get change, I'd keep that change. And then I'd go and I'd buy a scratch card or a lottery ticket. The thing is, I'd never win, right? Because you've got more chances of actually dying on your way to buy a lottery ticket than of winning. Facts. So I found out about Raffler. It's a platform where you can actually win something before you die. So... So the way Raffler works is anybody can list anything on it, and then you just buy a £1 raffle ticket, and you have a chance of winning that product. I mean, if you look, you can go down, you can see recent winners, and I mean, you see Eston's been bragging all week about his Sublime Text Premium with no pop-ups, and Yusuf's been coming on time, unlike us, because he's got a sick-ass Range Rover. So, you know Christmas is coming up, and I want to get my brother a pretty cool gift for Christmas, but I don't want to spend too much money. So I'm going to go on Raffler, and I'm going to look for something cool for him that he'll love, and that will only cost me £1 if I win. So I can browse, you know, maybe I was thinking about a fun experience, so I can filter it by category, and look through experiences, right? So yeah, Le Wagon you can win, for example. I bet you'd all love to join for only £1 instead of 6,000, but hey. Next time, go on Raffler. So yeah, I had a great time, but I won't be buying that. I think a jet flight to LA for Christmas will be pretty cool. So I'm gonna go on that, and I'm gonna buy a couple of tickets, because the more tickets I buy, the higher odds I have. So I buy 6 tickets. I check out if the card isn't blocked, because there have been a few frauds with it. And there we go. I've entered my card details, I checked out, and I've got my raffle ticket. So in 23 days, just in time for Christmas, I'll be able to see if I have won a trip to LA in a private jet with my brother for just £1. But hey, it's not sure I'll win, right? It is a raffle. So I'm gonna go ahead and I can still make money on Raffler because I can create a raffle myself. So I'm gonna create a raffle, and I've just got the new iPhone X and it's selling pretty quickly, but I think I can make some extra money on top. So I'm gonna list my iPhone X on Raffler, put it in electronics, brands, you all know it. It's Apple, model, iPhone X, jet black one. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell the people how good a phone it is. No, it's a great phone. So yeah, I can pick the day. I'm gonna list it for the 9th, pretty soon. And I'm gonna put 1,500 tickets, because the phone cost me £1,000, but I'm gonna sell 1,500 raffle tickets. So I'm gonna make an extra £500. All right. So there we go, I've created my raffle, and anyone who wants to go on Raffler, you can buy a ticket. I'll be making 500 extra pounds, but one of you will be winning it for just £1, like literally. So it's great, you've seen me enter a raffle, you've seen me create a raffle, but you haven't seen anyone win a raffle yet. So today, we have a live raffle right here, today, for everyone from Batch 103. We've entered all of you in a raffle. It's free, it's on us for today. Everyone's in a raffle. So someone will win Moet Champagne today. So you've all got one ticket, fair odds. Everyone from Batch 103, you're all part of this raffle. We've signed you all up. It's your email, password is Wagon1 if you want to log on. Do log on. So yeah, can I get a countdown, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see the winner. Susanna! You've won a bottle of Moet. She's right there. Enjoy. Just a bit of alcohol, you won't be having much tonight. So there'll be much more of that for all of you if you all go on Raffler. Get yourself an iPhone X first, you know, pretty cool. And yeah, there we go. Very simple idea, but it's great. Thank you to everyone in the team. Yusuf, who's kept our dignity by being the only one to arrive on time every day. Appreciate it, thank you. Michelle, always entertaining us, always working hard, always chatty, we love it. Hassan, you know, always keeping us to date with football news, but also working hard at the same time. It's been great. Thank you to everyone at Le Wagon. Thank you to all the TAs, and it's been a great 9 weeks. Thank you. And enjoy the champagne.
How the hell do I follow on from that? Dude. Amazing, well done. Great product, guys. Shit, that's the end. It's pretty sad. No, really, really well done. That's a really good demonstration of very, very hard work. I've got a few adjectives, by the way: great, very, amazing, and incredible. But you've put in so much effort. It's great for us to see your stuff. It's amazing to see the products actually that you've produced. Everything from the first day. I know it's quite hard at the beginning. You kept your cool and did it. And you're all going to go and achieve amazing things. You've got the right work ethic, every single one of you. And you've got great focus, and you're just going to do it. And remember to keep coding. All right, don't stop. Everything will fall in place. Good luck with the products you're launching. If you're launching businesses, going into jobs, or moving abroad and doing cool things, it's a really big community. Stay part of it. We have 26 cities, please. You know, thousands of alumni. It's ever growing. There's a huge support network there. So really, really please harness it. Come and see us. You guys, I'm sorry for the alumni that didn't get to work in the new office because it's very nice. Come and see it. But really well done. It's a big commitment to quit your life, start a new life, spend lots of money and take a risk and go into this big dark world. So well done, guys, well done. Lenny's bullying me from the crowd. I just a few thank yous before we go and have some drinks. Google Campus, this place right here, they're so supportive to us. Follow them, use it. They have amazing events. They've helped us launch in London. I mean, we started this with there were like 20 people that came to our first event. Now this room is absolutely massive, absolutely full, so it's rammed. So thank you, Google. Sandrine is a global wizard-ess when it comes to global marketing. Our strategy campaign, we're growing in 26 cities and ever growing. She analyzes data like anything, and it's amazing to have you. Thank you for running all our events and all of that stuff. She operates behind the radar, and no one really knows what goes on, but it moves us along very, very quickly. Alex and Arthur, you guys, amazing. Thank you for being there the whole time and just giving every minute. What I would give to be 23 again. Jessica's recently joined us. Thank you for everything so far as well, and well done. And all our TAs, all our teachers and everyone. Thank you. You've put in so much effort. I can name you all. Roman, Sebastian, Boris, Hans, Kay, Cecile, Benjamin, Artem, Charlotte, Chiara, Claudia, Evan, Francisco, Hamish, Lily, Felim, Ralph, Becker, and Solen. Bow out. Everyone have a drink. Stay. Thank you.